somebody you flipped, somebody like super interesting that you talked to, or somebody's got to have something. You guys talk about
Like any pointer that you realize
Yeah, Rudy got one.
Rudy. Helpful for other people.
Who's Rudy?
Right here.
Rudy.
Yeah. Well,
Hi, Rudy.
I will start with the challenges. The challenges were it was kind of hard to get access to some of the locations because they had codes for residents who live there. Luckily, we were able to get into a couple of them. One of the complexes, everybody wasn't home, so we put door hangers on everybody's door. The other place we went to was like a nursing home type setting, like assisted living, people who have assistance with housing. And we feel like Andrew Yang's message really resonated with those individuals. And I really loved their interaction because they were very welcoming. They were like an older population. We spoke with them, they invited us in. And out of those 3 people we actually went into, we got caucus cards for those 3 people.
Yeah.
The key point was as we were talking to them, we were developing like a personal relationship with them.
Yes.
We were talking about like the first person, for example. She said that she loved Warren, she loved Buttigieg, and she loved Yang. You know, and then she said if only Yang could reach higher in the polls. We explained to them some of the challenges we have with the polling and everything. But then we explained some of the policies he stands for. And then I asked her like, well, what are some of the things that you see in the community that you help out in the community? And then she said that she would help individuals get connected to food services.
Oh wow.
Because she would go to various supermarkets and go to various like food banks and gather food resources and then give it to individuals who are in need. And I work in mental health, so I told her, you know, I know exactly what you're talking about because we help people who get connected with homeless services, food services, you know, low-income housing, you know, if they're having issues with abuse, you know. And then we feel that Andrew Yang's $1,000 a month will be perfect for those individuals. And we felt it really vibed with her. So then she said that she wanted the caucus card. She wants to look more information because everything we said so far she likes. And then if Yang moves up to the first, she's gonna go caucus for Andrew Yang.
Wow. That's
like
awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. She's for sure hooked. She's for sure hooked. It's like there's so many people who are like, I really like him, but it's like they're scared that once they say he's their number one, they know they'll never change back. So they don't want to cross that line, you know?
Do you want to mention the second one?
No, I was gonna just say one thing that she said because we were with her together. We were talking to her. She said that it's crazy, so many, you know, too many people running, and she said that she gets too many emails, but she hasn't gotten any from Andrew, like because I don't think she signed up.
Oh sure.
So
yeah.
one thing on the caucus card, and she told us like she wants to get stuff. So she was like, I want to get emails from Andrew and things like that. So from someone who's already bombarded, after we kind of made our pitch to her, she was like, she's like, I want, because I think she knows that content's going to be more forward thinking. Like she even said, like, you know, a lot of places in America aren't ready for like forward thought. So we could tell that that's the way she felt about Andrew.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So I've ran into a bunch of students that weren't even in the app because it's student housing and so it's like all the information's out of date. But then I end up talking to them and they say they're gonna caucus. They want to be politically active and it's important to them to, you know, decide on the election. But they haven't really paid attention or made a decision about who they want to support. Have great conversations about his policies. I think we did a good job connecting his policies to their concerns. And then took their name, email, phone number to send them like podcasts and invite perhaps to like a Friday brewery get together to learn more. So kind of getting a Yang hang started.
Definitely.
Maybe we'll see them this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So if you run across like someone in their early 20s and they seem like they'd be down for that, get their information.
Definitely. And Tim, stop me if I'm wrong, but if you pass us along that information, we can make sure that we have it.
I gave some of it to him, yeah.
Of course.
Me, Nick, and Yunjae, we are a team. One situation is I was the driver, so they did the walk to the door. But at one point, we see the names of the people. They're Chinese. So Yunjae said, "Let's go." Asked me to go because I'm Chinese. So I went with Yunjae and then talked. So someone opened the door. as a young man, young gentleman. So we said, is your parents here? And he said no. And then so we started to tell him why we're here. He said, I like Andrew Yang. I went to his rally in high school. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then say, so how's your parents? Can you, convincing? And then at one point I said I speak Mandarin to him, and then we speak Mandarin to each other.
Oh, cool.
So it's really nice. Yeah. So, but I forgot, collect his information about, But so this is a potential person. We have it on our notes that we met a Chinese person, and so he's told us he's 17 years old. He regret that he cannot vote next year because he's 5 days short.
We also met someone who was like 5 days short. It's like their birthday was November 7th.
Well, he can phone bank for us.
Yeah, it's yours.
Oh, my day was good. We went to Arabic community in the morning, and I got to relate with them on immigration. I'm from Phoenix, and immigration is a big issue there, and they understood better. They understood what it was like, and a lot of them were very receptive. And one Bernie supporter flipped to Yang in our conversation. They said we couldn't convince someone in a span of 3 minutes, but I got it. But then the one we went to after, there's a couple people that are receptive, but a lot of the places were closed. We got chased away from an apartment complex. We don't know if the lady was just maybe a hard-time Warren supporter or she owned the building. We didn't stick around to ask. Jonah has a few good stories. Jonah has a couple good stories.
What's your story, Jonah?
Gee, let's see.
He has a few.
Yeah, there was one encounter that I had today with somebody who he was not a voter. He didn't plan to vote. He literally came to the door with a gun. Like, we accidentally knocked on his back door, and for 15 minutes we talked. And it wasn't that I was trying to say, oh my God, look at all of these policies, or even trying to push him one particular way. Just sharing with him how I lost faith in this system too. I had given up on politics. I was like, screw this. And we talked. And one of the things that we had said was people have this sort of innate ability to tell when somebody's bullshitting them, or when somebody is trying to say exactly what a person wants to hear, right? And you can't fake enthusiasm either. And so we just talked. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the freedom dividend came up, but that policy was 2 minutes of a total 15-minute conversation that literally started with the dude holding a gun and ended with him holding a brochure and feeling some inkling of hope, that hey, maybe there's somebody out there that's running, that's not just doing this for ego, that's not just playing dress up, getting ready to be president, but that actually gives a shit about people. And that gives people hope, including me.
Awesome. Can you turn around? I want to see your hair. So awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming to see me, guys. No, that really says something, though. Andrew speaks to the whole country. I mean, how different are all these places? I mean, they obviously all have a lot in common, right? But Southern California and Eugene, Oregon, well, that might be a bad example.
Like LA and Buffalo.
But yeah, I mean, things like that, it's awesome. I love it. It's hard not to get excited about this campaign, and I'm so pumped after today, just seeing all you guys. I'm gonna be riding this through the 3rd, for real. This is the best day ever. So.
Who here has felt like you've yanged so many people back home just by coming here because they saw that you were making the trek?
Whoa.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Someone that I've been talking to about Yang for months, and who says oh, he's too ahead of our time, or he's not gonna win, so I'm not even gonna pay attention to him. He's been interested, but he's I'm never gonna. When I told him I was coming here, he's wait, maybe I'll come to Iowa and not
Yes, my girlfriend's Republican dad, who still might vote for Trump, even the other day was is it too late for me to come out and knock on doors with you? He was like, I think I would help make the case that Republicans like him. And, yeah, so.
Could have used it today. We had a Republican that we ran into.
Yes, we did.
Steve, where were you? But no, he meant it. He meant it.
Come on, Steve.
And I was like, okay, but like he might lose, right? And they're like, yeah. I was like, who'd you want to be president if he lost? They're like, well, Yang, obviously. I was like, whoa. Just you know, vote for him in the caucus, and then you can totally vote for Trump in November. But like, help us out here. You know, help yourself out. Like, then that'll be a win-win. Like, you like both people that are running. Exactly.
Yes. And then they're definitely gonna like Yang after the months of them together because that's when you're really gonna see the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Compare and contrast. The tweets.
So then these people will be like, well, I already caucused for him. I'm not gonna vote for Trump again.
Yeah, like I said, once you're on the team, you can't quit.
Right.
It's not an option.
Okay. So let's see.
My name is Tim. I'm from LA. I'm Kyle. I'm from Arizona.
I'm Nick. I'm from Connecticut.
Adam from LA.
I'm Vikram from Seattle.
I'm Sam from Virginia.
Kevin, San Francisco.
I'm Tim from Santa Cruz.
Justin from San Jose.
Jacob, San Diego.
The person inside is Conductor Lee. Yunje.
Hey.
Where are you from?
From New York City.
And then,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Brittany. I'm from California, like Orange County area.
thank you.
Christina, Asheville, North Carolina.
Brian, also Asheville, North Carolina.
Lana, Illinois.
Tristan from San Francisco.
Will from Boulder, Colorado.
I'm Brian from Cedar Rapids.
Julian from Miami, Florida.
And Jonah from South Carolina.
I'm Abby from Los Angeles.
I'm Israel from Kentucky.
Jose from Eugene, Oregon.
Carrie from San Mateo, California.
I'm Nick from Iowa City.
And
Dan from Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. And hold on.
Rudy, Southern California, San Bernardino County.
Jose from Kennett Square, Pennsylvania.
I'm Kyle from Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm Peter from Philadelphia.
Did we miss anyone?
That's all.
Great.
I'm back from Indianapolis.
Sorry. I'm Ching from New York City.